Hey guys, Nuzlite here, and we're back for another YouTube video. Today we have Link from Ocarina of Time versus Zacian from Pokemon Sword. If you enjoy this video, dislike and subscribe. As I said, we're only going to be sticking to Ocarina of Time Link in this video. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. For strength attack potency, Zacian is stated capable of one-shotting any Gigantamax Pokemon. This includes Gigantamax Melmetal, which was capable of fighting Silvally, which was capable of fighting Ultra Beasts, and with the power of Ultra Beasts, Lucamine was capable of fighting Duskmane Necrozma. And this is a stronger form of Necrozma that was capable of destroying or eating all lights within a universe-sized realm. So yeah, Zacian would therefore be universal at least. Light Female has the power of, or a third of the power of the Triforce, which was capable of warping, entire realms to the opposite of what they actually were, and is also superior to the Windfish, which was capable of creating a universe by dreaming and destroying it by waking up. So that this would also put Link at universal with the with the Triforce. So both of them are universal. It's a little bit subjective to say who's more casually universal, but yeah, I was going to have the attack potency and strength point to draw. As for speed, it's the same story for his attack potency point when it comes to speed for Zacian. Since, he scales to Gigantamax Melmetal, who scales to Silvally, who scales to the Ultra Beast, who scales to Duskmane Necrozma, who was capable of eating all light throughout an infinite universe. And also, the Ultra Beasts themselves are also capable of traveling the Ultra Worm space, which is also implied to be infinite. So this would therefore then give Zacian infinite speed. As for speed for Link, he has arrows that can travel at the speed of light, and is shown on multiple occasions of being able to dodge light. He could have, say, infinite or measurable speeds with his time manipulation, but he's never really used that in a battle. So it's not really applicable to, his combat speed. It is different in other games, but of course, since we're using Ocarina of Time Link, he's only really the speed of light, if that. So yeah, Zacian definitely has a speed point here. As for durability, Zacian's attack potency should scale to his durability, seeing that he can take hits from Gigantamax Melmetal. So yeah, his attack potency is comparable to his durability, therefore giving him universal plus durability. Link Female should also scale to his attack potency for his durability, seeing he's able to take hits from Ganon, who also has 1/3 of the Triforce. So yeah, the durability point is also a draw here. For abilities, weaponry, and techniques, Zacian has the Rusted Sword, or now known as the Intrepid Sword, which allows him to pull off his signature move, Behemoth Blade, which obviously is implied to be the move that can one-shot Gigantamax Pokemon, but it's just his signature move. He also can create illusions, he's acrobatic, has limited purification, can turn himself into stone. He has darkness and metal manipulation, has enhanced senses, can use Sword Stance, which increases his speed and power. He has energy manipulation and projection, is a weapons master as you probably would expect, can hit ghosts. He has sleep manipulation, air manipulation, force field creation, power nullification, can make his opponents weaker. And he's shown resistance to sleep manipulation, the power nullification himself, telepathy, telekinesis, and energy manipulation. Link Female is also a weapons master, go figure. He's also an expert marksman, has enhanced senses. He also has the ability to teleport via some of his items. He can create barriers, hit ghosts, penetrate illusions, manipulate the weather. He has Deku Nuts, which can they're essentially a flashbang, which not only paralyzes them in place for a few minutes, or a few moments at least, but also emit a large amount of light. He can seal people away in bottles. He has some level of soul manipulation, has telepathy. He has some level of precognition, as he is able to see Ganon's attack before it happened. Although this again has not been used in combat, so I'm not really too sure if it can be applicable here. He also has some level of empathic manipulation, considering the fact that he was able to cure depression. Literally, I wish that was real. He has bombs. He can heal himself with potions. He has resistance to empathic, memory, and mind manipulation. Also, the Triforce protects him from any and all evil magic. He has Stealth Mastery, Holy Manipulation, Ice, Fire, and Light Arrows, Absorption, Attack Reflection, Power Nullification, Underwater Breathing, Limited Flight, and resistance to extreme temperatures. He can also manipulate time, although again, he's never used this in a fight, so he can't really, or at least has never been shown capable of, using it in a fight. He also has the Master Sword as his iconic weapon as well. So for who's more versatile, I think it's clear that Link is, but for who has the better abilities, that's kind of up in the air. I'd probably have to say Zacian has the edge for better abilities, seeing that, Link's power nullification, Zacian also has. And, Sealing is quite overpowered, and, it's quite a fair bit of hacks, but Zacian also has, Swords Dance, which increases his power and speed, and can lower Link's power as well, so yeah, I'm going to give the abilities point to Zacian, but the versatility point to Link. As for weaknesses, and Zacian has a move called Close Combat that is extremely powerful, but it leaves him a little bit more frail after using it. Also, he is weaker to fire and ground type moves, and while ground type moves aren't really known how that would translate to Link, obviously fire does. As for Link, the only really weakness that he has is that all of his powers are tied to weapons and items that he has. So if he were to somehow lose them, then he wouldn't be able to use those powers. But I'd still have to say that Zacian is more vulnerable, seeing that those weaknesses are guaranteed, and Link would have to somehow lose his weapons for it to be in use. So who wins the fight? We've gathered from this is that the power and durability are equal, but Zacian is faster and has the better abilities, meanwhile Link is more versatile and has less of a vulnerable weakness. So who wins the fight? Right, this is an extremely close fight, so I'll go through both scenarios where both of them can win, and then say who's more likely to win. So Link obviously has his fire arrows, which deal more damage to Zacian, and if he's able to live a close combat, which seems about right, their attack potency and durability are quite relative to each other, then he could also, not only take advantage of that with his flame arrows, but he can reflect that attack back onto Zacian, who now has more vulnerable defenses, which, could deal quite significant damage. He could also seal Zacian away as well. But apart from that, Link doesn't really have much of a way to take Zacian down unless it's through pure power, which Zacian can also match him in. Speaking of which, Zacian can get stronger over time while also limiting Link's powers. He can just spam Swords Dance. He's already faster than Link, but he can also obviously grow more in power, make Link weaker, and eventually just overpower and speed blitz Link. He seems as if he could do that. Yeah, Link can see through Zacian's illusions, but that's not really needed when his speed is already so much faster than Link. So I would say that more often than not, Zacian would win against Link, or at least Ocarina of Time Link. This is mainly due to the speed difference, as I said, and the fact that Zacian can nullify Link's power. He also resists Link's power nullification himself, so yeah, more often than not, Zacian would beat Ocarina of Time Link in a fight. If you enjoyed this video, dislike and subscribe. School's starting back literally tomorrow, so I don't know what my upload schedule is going to look like. I doubt it's going to be the same, but I'll keep you posted, no pun intended, on what that's going to be in the next video. So yeah, I will see you then.